Welcome to Dr. Reese Live. It is 6 p.m. Eastern on a Tuesday, and we are live as we have been for coming up on 3 years. It's a pretty cool accomplishment. And of course, we have the peekers and the seekers checking in social media land. But much more importantly, we have our members right here on Zoom. Now, last week, we switched it up and we totally ignored the peekers and the seekers. I like that. That's fun. So, we'll see how this one goes. And of course, I have my coaches here, my specialists, Coach Ryan, Coach Sean, and Levi in the background flying the plane. So I don't believe Tamara will be joining us tonight. So Ryan, we might need a little help over there in the members room.
I got it.
Thank you. I also want to say to our members that we have some new features that are coming soon. If you've been around for a while, you know we're always trying to improve this thing. And I'm happy to say that at some point soon, you ready for this? Are you all sitting down? Is anyone in static back? We're going to have a level 2 and a level 3. So you are currently in level 1 right now. And so we are going to be adding to this and providing more features. The way I see it, using a sports analogy, and I think Mark Lang is going to understand what I'm about to say, but this is the regular season. Level 2 is the playoffs, and level 3 is the championship. So we're going to see who wants to go to level 2 and who wants to go with level 3. But either way, you can stay in level 1. And heal that way. It's completely up to you. So I can't wait to roll that out sometime soon. And of course, June 7th is the meet and greet. It's going to be the last one for peekers and seekers. And everything will be membership based from there on out. So
we haven't spoken on the meet and greet for a minute. Is there even any spots left?
Yeah, there's some spots left, and tickets end on May 25th, I believe. So you have until May 25th to get that ticket for the meet and greet at a secret location in Hartford, Connecticut. And bring your books, and I'll sign them, and we'll talk, and we'll have food, and all that good stuff. And I'll be on stage for 2 hours as well. So all that said, Sean, I'll pass it over to you.
I don't even know where to start. Where should we start?
Oh.
Members or seekers?
Members. But you already have a question for me, right? To start off?
Well, it was just about the meet and greet.
Okay. What about it?
That was it. I mean,
well, what about the meet and greet? What do you want to know, or what do you think they should know?
Anything special?
The whole thing's gonna be special. The food is ordered. Plastic free. Everything's plastic free. I got bamboo everything.
What?
Bamboo everything. Cost me a small fortune. Bamboo everything.
You're gonna be a dance party?
A dance party.
You gotta have something.
Well, maybe I'll dance on stage, but I don't know about a dance party.
See, we got the speakers and everything. So if any of the members have any questions for Dr. Reese, or you have something to share, this is your time to do so. Or you just want to chat it up with Dr. Reese.
I have something to share.
I have a
Well,
question.
Was that Jose?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, shoot.
I just wanted to introduce myself. I'm a new member, retired military. I had a heart attack last year.
Mm.
Got off all the medication on my own. By watching your videos on Facebook, I did have a medical exam Monday. I got a little scared. I got the labs coming, and I kind of got back into a couple. I accepted three of those heart medications because I got scared. So just want to let you know that I'm on 3 again. I was on 9 to 14. I was on like so many, but I cut it all myself. But my chest is still hurting, and I said, you know what? I'll take your 3 medications. And I know you're not supposed to give me medical advice. I know what I'm doing because you're teaching me what to do. I've got all 3 of your books. I'm still working on the other one. I got the Peace Over Pain, the Monopoly of the Medical,
Yeah.
Dying with You, and then the reverse. Actually, I got 4.
Okay.
Studying the heck out of those. And I exercise every day now. I wasn't doing that before. I'm up 156 pounds. But my labs seem to be good, but they wouldn't show them to me. I'm with the VA, and I'm in the Philippines. So it's kind of hard for me to.
You're in the Philippines right now?
Sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So anyway, I'm doing your program. I want to stick to it. Lifetime member, I guess you call it. My biggest concern, my eye is twitching a lot. I know I'm under a lot of stress because I'm going through marriage situation right now. But my eye's always twitching. And then I remember you said something about gray hair. Is that depleted with zinc and copper? I'm taking a lot of supplements. Right now, I cannot afford your 90-day program, so I'm doing this on my own. I've talked to Sean already about this.
Okay.
But the thing is, I think I'm on the right track because I even got my ECG and they said it was good to go.
Yeah.
But my still hurting, and my face is twitching, and my feet are cold. So I know that. Excuse me.
Yeah.
So those are the 3 things really. My eye twitches, my feet are cold. I know that. I know when I had my heart attack August 12th, that my feet were frozen. I knew that at that. I know now, but back then I didn't know what the heck it was. I know that I was losing circulation to my blood, to my feet. Every time my feet get cold now, I get scared. It's like, oh shit, I might have to go. But right now my feet are a little tingling, numbness.
Yeah.
Okay, when I woke up,
So Jose,
face is still twitching. That gray hair, that shit is over with. But I'm just like, I think you said something. You're depleted in some kind of vitamin.
yeah, Jose,
Yes, sir.
can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. So the first thing is you got to relax.
Yeah, I'm pretty high.
You got to relax. You're in the right place. And you need to trust that it's all going to work out. All you have to do is show up to the live streams and do exactly what you're supposed to do. And you'll be fine. It's that simple.
Okay to keep taking these 3 meds? Because I'm nervous.
Yeah, I mean, look, you know,
2
that's
days.
something that you'll talk with Ryan about in the nutrition course, but you'll more than likely stay on those for however many months, and then, you know, you'll slowly wean yourself off.
I actually did it on my own, but I just went to the doctor May 12th. And I was like, oh shit. I did my labs, I did everything, and they said,
As long as you're not on the drug that begins with a S.
I got you. And I am. I told her I refused to take the other one. There was like 9 total.
Yeah.
I'm not taking. but I'll take the isobright.
And as long as you're not on the drugs that began with a P.
What about the Tom I need to talk to Ryan about that. That's for my prostate. They told me I was jacked up, which I don't believe them. They told me I had kidney failure, prostate cancer, and then of course my heart. I know that for sure because they put 4 stents inside of me.
You know, that's something that
I'll get with Ryan. I really need him. I need his help on that. I really
Yeah.
want to be off of these, but I'm afraid right now.
You got to show up to the PAT classes. That's going to be big for you, doing the exercises.
What days are those?
You doing those exercises are going to be very, very important for you.
Oh, yeah, oh, absolutely. I understand that. I was in the military for 22 years, so they did a lot of exercise. But some of those exercises in the Army was kind of...
Have you showed up to a PAT class yet in the membership?
I think so, with this one lady. They taught me how to sit and stretch. Is that the one you're talking about, PAT?
Yes.
Yes, I think 2 days ago.
Okay. Keep going to those classes.
Yeah, and I need the mindful class too because of my subconscious mind. I know that already because of PTSD. But
Right.
now I got
Understand.
this. I'll tell you, thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for being here. I can't wait to hear your testimony in a few months.
It's already started. I got off my head, but I got back on the masturbation. Well, like shit.
No, you're in the right place, and I appreciate you having the courage to speak to me right away.
All right. I'll let you guys talk, man. I just want to listen now. I want to listen to what you guys got to say.
All right.
Thank
Jose.
you.
Thank you.
We'll put on mute.
So we have another question from Mark. Mark is asking, Dr. Reese, please comment on how your parents are doing. What are you willing to share?
My parents?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. My dad's currently recovering from another episode. Yeah, it was a wild few months. But yeah, he's good. Funny story, right? So he got hit with RSV. If you guys know what that is, that's a lung virus, respiratory virus, and it just knocked him down because he has emphysema. And it was a wild recovery for months. He goes to his lung doctor, and they do the whole annual lung testing. And the doctor confirms that his lungs got better. And he's like, what do you mean my lungs got better? I can barely breathe over here. And the doctor's like, that's because of the virus. If you didn't have the virus, you'd be like, your lungs are going up, and I've never really seen that before. And my mom is shocked. She's like, it must be the supplements and the exercise. There's no other explanation, because you got to rack the brain. What is it? How could this be, Well, we just keep them off the poor for foods as much as possible, and, keep pumping them full of nutrients and have him do PAT when he can. I mean, it's very limited for him, but, yeah.
That's kind of the amazing part, though, because I can only imagine how hard it is to literally teach an old dog new tricks and like teach him
Oh
how
my
to
God.
eat right, how to supplement, how to do the posture.
Well, some
And
people
so-
some people you can't teach.
Yeah.
Some
True.
people you have to not literally, but you have to kind of shove it down their throat like they're a baby. It is what it is. You make them a smoothie, throw as much stuff in there as you can. You just do what you have to do, because they don't. When you're older and you're sick, you get overwhelmed real quick. Real quick. And that's why the medical monopoly takes advantage of so many people, because they're going to come in and they're going to say, you're sick and you need to take these. And the person's like, okay, so what were they? So,
It's crazy.
but I had something I wanted to share, because I was watching the replay with the mindfulness class with Gingy. And I think I was watching the one from May 4th. And I was shocked that Paige was talking. I was like, oh, Paige is talking. She never talks on Tuesdays. I was like, oh my God, she talks. Anyway, go ahead.
The next question is from Susan. She's asking, well, saying, my daughter is 34 and 4 months pregnant with her first baby. She was told she had to take aspirin because my other daughter had preeclampsia, and not happy with this. Is there any alternative? I guess.
Well, the alternative is head to toe healing. There's no magic pill. You do what you're supposed to do, and the body will handle the rest. There's no magic pill. I don't know nothing about no aspirin. It doesn't mean anything to me. It's just a 2-syllable word. It's just another drug they stole from Mother Nature, you know? What was it, willow bark originally?
It's interesting that they're giving this recommendation based on the other daughter. Why? You want me to take drugs because my brother had a health problem?
Yeah.
And high blood pressure is not caused by an aspirin deficiency anyways. Even if willow bark is a powerful herb, it's meant to help. It's not meant to fix a problem.
Right. Right.
So is there another alternative? Yeah, you said it's head to toe healing.
That's it.
If they won't do all of it, do some of it. She doesn't even have preeclampsia, which is high blood pressure in pregnancy. She doesn't even have it. So, I mean, to me, doing nothing would be better than taking a drug.
Yeah. Anything else, Sean?
Yeah, Rebecca is asking, why are the feet the most important thing in PAT? Which, I don't know.
No, I
I don't
mean,
think it's the most important thing.
no, the pelvis is the most important thing, but the feet are innocent bystanders of the pelvis.
They're like receipts, right?
Well, you know, the feet just take the beating. They take the beating from the, you know, being misaligned. So I wouldn't, you know, it's all important, but, you know, if you wanted to pick one thing that's the most important, it's the pelvis. By far, it's everything.
Really quick, actually, Keith Tigerpaw wanted to share something to Jose. Did you want to come on, Keith?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm on.
Hey, Keith.
Hi, Jose. I had a heart attack too, 2017. I had a stent put in, the Widowmaker thing. But I was on all kinds of medications, and one of them was Lipitor. And I told the doctor, "You're killing me." I said, "This is the worst stuff I've ever taken in my life." So I worked through it in 2020. 2021, I started to wean myself off of the medications. But the thing the doctor would ask me, he says, "Does your chest hurt?" I go, "Yeah." But I think I stopped breathing. And I literally told him that. I'm like, I think I stopped breathing. Like, I forget to breathe. And so that's when I started working on my breathing techniques. And just intuitively, my body started responding. And I was just super oxygenated.
Yeah.
So I'm also in an ex-relationship with a Filipina. I've been to the Philippines. I've been to Baguio City. I went to teachers camp when I stayed there. But I just wanted to share that they really like drama. They live off of it, and it'll eat you up. I'm an ex. I've distanced myself, and I feel so much better. I feel for you because I've been there.
You're talking to Jose?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I've been there. Just try to breathe. Work on your breathing. Oxygenate your blood as much as you can.
Yeah, some
It'll
box breathing.
It'll really help your heart.
Mm-hmm.
It'll really help your heart.
Thank you. My question is, I do have this breathing apparatus. I bought it. It's working. When I work, I walk every day for about an hour.
Okay.
But because I don't want, I just stopped all my medication, but my chest kept hurting and hurting. But I know it has to do with stress too.
Mhm.
I don't taking that aspirin. I don't want to be taking the isobright. The Thompson I get take from my because they told me I have prostate cancer, but I didn't ever got to get a biopsy. How the hell you know I got prostate cancer?
Yeah.
For you, I had to have 4 stents put in. They told me they did another angioplasty, and the one in the middle, the one that Widowmaker, they put 2 there. That one, the one that's collapsed, according to them. And I only have 2 left, and the other 2 stents are working, except for the one in the middle. They said one in the middle produced 80% of my blood. So of course, that shit scares me.
This is from August?
This is August.
Jeez.
Yeah, they told me I was done. I like, you know what? We'll leave it to God. I'm not taking your medicine anymore. December 12th, I stopped. But again, I can't get my chest to stop hurting. A lot has to do with what you told me. In the Philippines, with the Filipinos having all this drama, and then they have my child. Took my child from me. I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah.
You know,
Your money bank, your bank. You're the money.
Yeah, but the
So
point
it
is, what your recommendation? I don't care. I know you're not a doctor. You're not supposed to tell me. I don't care. But I have nobody else to talk to.
I feel you.
I think I should stay on those 2, at least the aspirin. I need to talk to Ryan. I don't fucking know, but I know my chest hurts, and I know I have to.
Baby ass.
Yeah.
That's about as far as I go.
I just want to live. I want to go by Genesis 6, verse 3. That's what I'm sticking to. Genesis 6, verse 3. That's it. That's God's promise to us.
If you believe it, it'll happen. The doctor talks about it all the time. You have to believe. Trust the process. True.
Right now, I can't get my chest to stop. My feet to be cold. My eyes twitching. That's the only thing. My eyes twitching all the time. I know it has to do with my anxiety and stress and my feet being cold. I learned that from, hey, I had a heart attack because my feet got cold. So I get fucking scared.
Yeah.
You know,
You're in the Philippines with cold feet. Oh my.
and I'm near the equator. This is insane.
Yeah, I'm saying.
It's probably some compressed nerves, Jose. That's why you got to show up to the class.
That's
keep-
what I'm doing. I'm gonna stick to it, Dr. Reese.
You need to release the wiring,
Yes.
right? Think of your nervous system like an electrical system, and it's all bundled up right now. And the more you do the exercises, the more it will release. And the twitching will go, the cold feet will go, it'll all release.
That's what I needed to hear. That I'm gonna write back with the stretching, the exercises and stuff to do. And I have a big time shoulder pain. I've had that for years, and it's still on and off. But I'm gonna stick to this program. You got my word on that.
We need a year from you. We need a whole year from you. Like dedicated for a year.
Once I can get enough, finances, I'm gonna get that 90 or 100 points. I can't remember what it is, but I'm on the right track. I think I'm
Yeah.
gonna get off isobright, maybe keep the aspirin. I don't know. I just don't want to die. That's it. I got
Yeah.
a child at 4 years old.
Eat grapefruit. Can you get some grapefruit? Tear it
Yeah.
up. It's good for you. It'll lower your blood pressure. And I just got my book. Yeah. Just came in the mail.
But I don't like reading. Anyway, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
So Yael was asking a question. Will it be possible to schedule, she wants to schedule another mindfulness class any day at 6 p.m. your time for members like myself residing abroad so that we can participate online too. Thank you.
Well, I think once we roll out level 2, you'll like what you see. But yeah, we could do another mindfulness. There's 2 nutrition, so why not have 2 mindfulness, right? Do it in the morning or something. It's hard to take care of everyone. We have a global community. So how do we take care of the people in Australia and New Zealand on top of the people from America or Canada, you know? It's a time zone thing. Got to figure that out.
Well, another thing, we do have a WhatsApp, and it's available for the members to connect with each other. So please don't put your number in the chat itself or it will pop up. But if you want to be a part of that, just send us an email. Or if you know how to direct message, you can direct message me. Wonderful Felicia put that together for everybody and it's working. I mean, everybody's connecting every day, you know, and I think that's a big part of this whole thing. Dr. G once said, this is like AA for broken bodies. And that always resonated with me because we're all in this together. Just like Jura said, Jura is reaching out to you as well, Jose. Jose, it will be okay. We're all here for you if you need us. I mean, we're all going through it. We've all either gone through it or been through it, or going through it, excuse me. So definitely take advantage of the community. To me, it's one of the biggest pillars we have.
Arguably the biggest.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's why level 2 and level 3 are going to be pretty cool.
Very, very cool. Mike is asking, how do I jump on the WhatsApp group? Just email us. If you don't know how to send a message to me directly to Coach Sean directly, then just email your phone number to us and we'll add you to the WhatsApp. Can there be a link for members to use? One, to invite a guest to join one of the classes instead of them coming to your home to try them? Do I need to say it again?
Yeah.
Can there be links for members to use? One, to invite a guest to join one of the classes instead of them coming to your house to try them? I think they're asking, is there like a guest link that can be used for people they want to introduce to posture therapy, I think?
If you wanted to do that, just give them peace over pain.
Oh yeah, there is stuff in there.
Yeah, there's free goodies in that book.
I think they're asking if we have an equivalent of like sharing a Netflix password, but no, really the only way to get around that is to be there live with them.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, Peace Over Pain does have some free goodies in there. So I would definitely just loan them the book. I think that's the best next step.
Yeah.
So for right now, that is all the questions we have from our members. Did you want to go to the socials at all?
The peakers and the seekers.
The peakers and seekers a little bit?
Sure. There's new people. There's a lot of new people on IG.
There's a ton of questions on Facebook too.
Okay. How about TT?
I've been neglecting TT, I'm not gonna lie.
You've been what?
Neglecting TT.
Yeah, you know, it's the Wild West over there.
Yeah, we got a couple questions on TT.
Okay.
John, I have one that I'd like to ask Dr.
Mhm.
Reese. Is
Yeah.
that I have my education
Your service is
at
going
this
out.
point.
Can you repeat that, please?
I am on oxygen at this time,
Mm-hmm.
and I do function with it. So when I do the classes, I do wear my oxygen as well.
Mm-hmm.
My question is this. If it has to do with the back and it has to do with the posture, will that eventually go away? Will my breathing come back?
I didn't hear the last thing you said. Will my breathing what?
Will my breathing come back? Will it come back to normal?
Well,
So I won't-
your lungs are inside of a rib cage, right?
yes,
The rib cage is attached to the spine, right?
yes.
So I'd say it's worth putting in the work. Right?
Yeah.
Because it's all connected. Plus you're getting the nutrients pumped in.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I'm on the enzymes and yeah, the other one I can't remember.
Yeah, but I
But
want see I want you to be able to answer your own question. And the only way for you to answer your own question is to just put in the work and be consistent. And then once you get a breakthrough, then you'll start trusting. And then once you start trusting, you'll start healing at a higher level.
I
She has bad service. We're having trouble hearing her.
It sounds like she's just starting out with the gut rescue too, so she should rest assured that there's a bunch of nutrients involved in lungs and in oxygen delivery. So if she's just doing the gut rescue right now, then that means she hasn't started the 90 essential nutrients yet. So
Right.
it's coming.
Yep. We also have a breathing course in the rescue series in the on-demand courses. There's something going back to Jose as well. You know, going back to Keith a few minutes ago. We have a breathing course to get oxygenated. So, just FYI.
Yeah, it is a muscle. Most people are shallow breathing, not mindful about their breath, not using the
I've been
muscle to
doing
this potential.
as you said, Sean, I've been shallow breathing for quite some time, and I need to retrain that. I am working with that. My problem is that getting it psychologically in my head that I'm going to be able to heal this. I will be able to come out of this because I feel fine when I'm sitting there. I don't feel like there's anything wrong. But if I were to get up and just go over and stand at my counter, I have a problem. Standing, I don't have to move, just stand there. And it's like my oxygen drops.
Right.
That's what I don't understand.
Right.
Well, make
Yeah.
sure you come onto the nutrition class to get your second month recommendation if you're just starting with the gut rescue now.
Yes, I'm ready to do that.
So submit the question to the nutrition class and we'll go over your case on Thursday and get you the next recommendation.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you.
And keep
You're very
showing
welcome.
up. Keep showing up to PAT. Put in the work.
I do.
She had some progress. You reported some good progress, didn't you?
Yes, my lower mid back, it used to be quite bent. I was really way over. As Dr. Reese said, I was late, but now I can sit up straight. I could not straight before. And I get down on the floor now and I can get back up to do my PATs. So that to me, that's huge because it always scared me that if I fell, what would I do? But now I can get back up.
Right.
So I know I'm stronger. I just don't know if the lungs would heal.
You just got to give it time. That's all. That's all. If it took you such and such amount of time to get to the point you're at, then it's not going to take the same amount of time, but you do have to give your body grace. And I see you doing it. I know you're diligent about showing up to the classes. And so you just have to fill that last pillar, which is give the body time. Um, I know you're eager.
Yeah.
Everybody would be eager to heal, but it's just catering to the body, allowing the body to heal, because there's a lot of things it's relearning as well. And so you're good. You're there.
I
You
want to
got
be
this.
free.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank
So,
you, Sean.
You
no
got to give it
problem.
a year. You got to give it a year.
Honey, you got 10 years. I don't care. As long as we progress,
Okay.
you're wonderful. I just watch every video. I've read 4 of your books. I just bought another one of your books. And so I'm a fan for life, for sure.
Thank you. Well, you're in the right place.
Really quick, Catherine is asking, why do my friends think I am being scammed? How do
Because
I answer them?
she'd say you are.
I just let the results speak for themselves.
Oh, man.
People
Some
thought the same thing
some
until I
people,
got up and walked out and moved to Connecticut.
yeah. Well, you know, we have the most healing results ever recorded on video. That's a fact. But it's also a fact that there's a big demographic of people that don't care. They do not care. They choose to be ignorant. Ignorant doesn't mean stupid, it means ignoring. They're ignoring what is happening. It's normal. They ignored Nikola Tesla. They ignored Ben Franklin. They ignore everyone. Ben Franklin. Does anyone know Ben Franklin's story? I mean, the man wasn't even celebrated in America. He was celebrated in France when he died. Who's on the $100 bill? Ben Franklin, the only non-president to be on a bill or coin. If only he knew. This is what they do. They did it to Tesla too. They made him look crazy. He practically invented electricity. And then he started inventing Wi-Fi and all this stuff. And they're like, no, 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 too crazy. They made him look crazy. And now there's cars named after him. The innovative stuff is never celebrated in the moment. It's celebrated a long time later. So, if any of you are told that you're being scammed or this guy's crazy, what are you doing? You should have an understanding why that's happening and know that you're in the right place.
It's a real shift to the status quo to actually do some remarkable work. I mean, anytime you're seen as crazy, I think it's probably the right path, honestly, because if we're stuck in this cycle where everybody is sick, and nobody knows why. You go to the doctor, even the doctor's sick. The nurses are sick. If everybody's sick there, why are you still listening to their advice?
Yeah.
Catherine is asking, can you heal a tethered cord in a baby?
A tethered what?
Cord. Not too sure about this.
In a baby?
Yeah.
By doing what? Saying abracadabra? I don't understand the question.
See if she'll provide a little bit more context.
I've been looking at this
Is this
and
R?
I'm a little bit confused. It's spinal cord normally attached to the surrounding.
Is this our Wi-Fi? Or is it theirs?
It's hard to tell.
Hmm.
Seems like it's theirs because their stream is still good.
Hmm. Okay.
Guys, you guys cut out there for a bit for me. Did you guys hear what I said about the tethered cord?
No.
Well, I've been looking it up, and it says the spinal cord is abnormally attached to the surrounding tissues, preventing it from moving freely within the spinal canal. That sounds like a birth defect to me. So probably not, but I personally would still give the baby all 90 essential nutrients and see what happens. You never know what the body does with it. We definitely can't guarantee a birth defect will be reversed, but you can try. You can still support the body,
Right.
see what it does. The body's pretty good at fixing things when you give it the right materials.
Yep.
Can I interrupt?
Yep.
I have a new win.
What?
Yeah. This weekend, a friend of mine decided to move and pack up her house and I think a 20-foot trailer. I helped unload that the whole weekend. And I woke up the next morning, I had a little tenderness in my arm. That's it.
There you go.
Yeah, I moved crate after crate of, their stuff. It was unbelievable. I was running circles around everybody else. 2 people with broken feet, both had breaks in them.
Yeah.
One had a broken wrist, 2 young kids, and the little boy that I was working with, he's like, "You rock." He called me elderly at first. And I'm like, and then he's like, "You rock." Because he kept high-fiving me the whole afternoon.
Nice.
But I started at 9 in the morning till 9 at night. And I was still raring to go when I got home. It was 11 o'clock at night, and I'm like, I can still do more.
Well, you've come a long way. For those that don't know your story, you want to give a quick summary?
I've had quite a few issues of skin problems. The lymph was a big thing. Getting on the protocol was fantastic. I'm the 12-year-old that acts like a 12-year-old, wants to, do cartwheels. The skin's all cleared up. The energy's all back. It's just amazing. I just wanted to share that. I have to, the school bus is starting to move. I just wanted to quickly get in there and let you know. It was wonderful.
Okay, Denise. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
Next time I move, I will be calling you.
Okay, I'll be there. Bye-bye.
Could I comment on the scam thing?
Yeah.
I think what we're doing here is in the same category as a gym membership, except we provide a heck of a lot more. But there's many gyms that even charge more than we do on a per month basis. And I know the supplements are not included in the membership, but they're not included in the gym membership either. So
True.
would any of your friends or family say you're being scammed for having a gym membership? Obviously not, right? So Dr. Reese said it at the beginning, our results speak for themselves, and it is the most documented from anyone ever. You can try and find anyone else who has more documented on video testimonials. Everyone's got some testimonials. Most of them are in writing. Anyone can write a testimonial. I'm not saying they're all fake. I'm just saying there are a lot out there that are just AIs and stuff. As we all know with like Amazon comments, great product, 5 stars.
Yeah.
You can't trust that.
Yeah.
But you can definitely trust videos from all these people who have healed so many different things for the price of a higher end gym membership. I think that's pretty awesome. I do believe that we actually have the best value in the entire industry. You can try and look for other people's programs and what they offer and what they cost. None of them offer head to toe healing. None of them do head to toe healing. And most of them cost more than us too at the same time. So most people who are suffering are ready and willing to do anything that is necessary in order to heal their problem. And I think we're actually offering for a lot less than we could to fix them. And people obviously here are very grateful, even for the little wins, but especially for the big wins as well. You know, I talk to members all the time who everything they came in with is gone. And now we're just working on some smaller things.
Yep. Absolutely. Well said, Ryan. It is quite affordable to the average person. Sean,
Yeah, so
You
we
heard
have
that?
another,
was that a squirrel maybe?
Probably.
Yeah. Something just ran on a roof like
we got another win. Uh, Liz is saying that she says, Ryan, my basal temp has come up to 97.7 for 2 days now. It's been on the 90 for 2 days and the add-ons.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And just a comment, Sonia was saying some people only believe in something when it's a part of history. So why not be a part of the good side of history? We are the revolution. Absolutely.
The revolution will not be televised. We stay underground, right?
But yeah, I don't see any other questions right now.
All right, you want to go
That
take
needs to
care,
be a bumper sticker.
of TT and FB maybe a little?
Yeah, we can
Talk
look
about
at
oils and mammograms,
parasites.
parasites.
Everything's caused by parasites, isn't it, Dr. Reese? That's the message here.
Ryan made a joke.
I wonder why anyone would be watching anything like this, though, if parasites really was the answer to everything. Why would there be a need to read any books or listen to anyone else talk?
Right.
It seems to be the answer to everything, right? Detox heavy metals and get rid of your parasites. So why is there even
Well,
alternative health industry?
that's why head to toe healing is so powerful. Because we're saying that, you know, there's a ton of root causes to your issues and let's get after them all. Whereas every other specialist, even the alternative ones, they all have their own thing. So this guy over here says everything's caused by parasites. And this guy over here is like everything's caused by heavy metals. And this guy over here is like it's all nutritional deficiency. And this guy over here is like, no, you need a chiropractic adjustment. And it's like nobody puts it all together.
I think there's a decent comment here on Facebook going along with what you said there. So someone's saying they're trying to spread the word on your program, but people want to hear testimonials of healing of their particular illness. If there's any way you can categorize or alphabetize disorders, it would be helpful for them to know they can heal for themselves. For example, myasthenia gravis, Lyme, etc. Well, two things to that. First of all, you can just search the website, drkevinreese.com. You can go to the testimonials and you can just search it on your keyboard, Control F. That's how you create a search bar, Control plus F, and search the problem.
I didn't know that. That's true?
No, it's super handy. But if they're looking for a specific illness, they're not even ready yet. They don't even understand what we're doing here. There are no specific illnesses in general.
Good point.
Most of them are not.
It's a good point.
They seem like they're specific things, but the person with myasthenia gravis, I guarantee they have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 other symptoms. They have a body problem. Their body needs healing.
Yeah.
We don't use one vitamin for one problem or one posture exercise for one problem. You do all of it. You support the whole body and allow the whole body to heal, and your body will figure it out. And like you say, if you have a problem in your foot, you probably have one in your head too.
Yep.
If you got Lyme disease, you probably got a bunch of deficiencies, a bunch of problems. These aren't separate things. With very, very, very few exceptions, almost everything is a syndrome. Multiple causes, multiple things you need to do to fix it.
Yeah.
And someone with this is one of the big problems with the medical industry, and you point this out very well. You have 5 different symptoms, they send you to 5 different specialists, you get 5 different drugs. That's the opposite of what we do in the holistic world.
Yeah.
You know, we look at it as your body has a problem and it's expressing 5 different symptoms from that same 1, 2, 3, 4 problems. It's not 5 different protocols that you get on one protocol.
True indeed.
Carrie was adding, until one chooses to be on the same page as us, take your own health into your own hand. They will say a negative, for example, we're being scammed, but once they're ready and or desperate, then they'll have a different response. Yeah, it's always how
Yeah.
it goes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an interesting path, an interesting field. Like I always say, we're not selling dishwashers here. That would be so much easier. You know, I was on YouTube the other day and I was watching this guy, Burke, I think his name. I'll give him a shout out. Burke Industries. This guy, he must have been in his 30s, on his way to becoming a billionaire, living in Miami in some high-rise tower. He sells toilet paper. I just get a kick out of that. The man is becoming a billionaire off of selling toilet paper and paper towels. And we're over here trying to head to toe heal the world. And it's difficult. It's hard. What we're doing is very, very hard. And so you just take, you take the challenges, you take the obstacles that come along with hard. I'm sure there's some hard things in selling toilet paper too. I mean, if it was that easy, everyone would be doing it. But I'm just saying, he created an empire. Very interesting guy. If you ever want to check him out, I'm giving him a shout out. Burke Industries. It's like a 30-year-old kid. I just called the 30-year-old a kid. That's when you know you're getting old.
So I noticed that a lot of people on the socials are asking, where should they start if they want to get started with you?
I would start by reading Medical Monopoly and or Peace Over Pain. Read the book. When you're ready, you hop on the phone with one of my coaches.
Or should they reach out to you to keep you posted, or
just DM or message us. DM or message us on whatever social media platform you're on, and we'll assess where you're at. If you haven't read a book, we're going to tell you to read a book. If you're not ready to read or listen to a book, you're not ready to heal. So, we throw the fish back into the pond. We want people that are ready.
When the student is ready, the teacher will appear.
the man himself? How you doing?
All good. You know.
Who's that, Dr.
all
G?
healed. That's Dr. G.
Dr. G, there he is.
One of your success stories. This guy is not a snake oil salesman. Not at all. Everybody out there other than him is. The medical mafia is total snake oil.
Right on.
But people, as you know, people are brainwashed.
Yeah.
Whatever Doctore says, they just say yes.
Yeah.
And they just keep getting sicker and sicker. Just another pill after another pill. But slowly walking them towards the box
Yeah.
without them knowing it.
That's right.
So if there's anyone out there listening right now, this is your guy. I said it before, I'll say it again. Not snake oil. There's nobody else that does this. I was in dire straits and Dr. Reese rescued me. So don't doubt him at all. I'm living proof. Amen.
Hallelujah.
Thank you, Dr. G.
Anybody has any questions for me directly? Bring it on. But you got to do the work. You know what I'm saying? You can get on the operating table for an hour and think that your problem's going to be cured, but it's not. You took all these years unknowingly, potentially wrecking your whole body. It's not going to take a day to fix it. And it's going to take work. You got to change your diet. You got to change your ways. You got to do your daily therapy. And it works. It just works. But if you just think you're going to just lay down on a table and have somebody cut you open, and then your problem's all going to go away, and you keep eating poor and no nutrition and posture's all out of whack, it ain't happening.
Mm.
That's called, what do we call that? The carousel of frustration?
The carousel of frustration.
That's it. So, you want to get off the carousel? You want to get off the gerbil wheel? Hamster wheel? This is where you come. Great value. No one else does what this man does. Nobody. And I'm in the medical field, so I can tell you firsthand what I see. The condition of people, they're just going downhill quick. No rope to rescue them.
Right
As
on.
I'm eating my clean meal here.
What's for dinner, Dr. G?
Dr. G's got filet mignon and baked potato
Okay.
with tons of butter and
Not-
salt.
Not mad at that.
And some supplements I just took down, some enzymes, and we're all good.
Yeah.
And of course, can't eat alone. I got my two little dogs. I used to have to make extra for the doggies because I can't eat alone.
I gotta get a dog, man.
You gotta get a dog. They're the best.
Man's best friend.
They will wreck your house, but you gotta love them though.
Yeah, yeah.
In any event, anyway, keep doing what you're doing, guys.
All right, thank you.
I'll see you in June.
Excellent.
Peace.
Dr. G's part of the security team.
Last comments from our members. Tim was saying Dr. Reese showed you how to heal. Yeah. Colleen saying I love Peace Over Pain. I read it in one day. Yeah, it's a quick read, guys. Lori saying people wait until life or death. People wait until life or death sometimes before they want to think outside of the medical monopoly. Do it now before the desperation sets in. What?
I wanted to go back. Did she say she read it in a day?
Yeah.
Wow.
Colleen?
Jeez. That's a 4-hour read. 5-hour read. That's that dedication. And that goes to my point. If someone's not willing to read a small 4 or 5 hour book, they are not ready to heal. So, Sean, you've been working these phones for 2 years. You know every single type of person that comes down the pike. If they're not reading the book, they are not ready. That's
Most people, go ahead.
that's the discovery that we made. Because there's no blueprint for this. There's no manual. There's no manual like, huh, how do you have a business in healing? Follow this manual. There's no manual. Like, we had to figure it out as we go. And we discovered that they have to read the book. Because otherwise they're just lost.
We leave unorthodox.
Listen to the book. I don't like to read either, so get it on Audible and
Listen to it, yeah.
go out and walk and listen to the book.
That's it. So
Jose
easy.
doesn't like to listen or like to read, so there's the answer.
Yeah. Right on. That's it. Listen to the book.
Yora says he plans to get a Doberman when he heals.
Oh, that's the dog I'm planning on getting.
Chromie.
Yeah, I was gonna name him Chromium. After what?
So I'm gonna name him Zinc.
Zinky. Zink, sit. I want a Doberman for sure. For
Really?
sure. For sure. Yeah, yeah.
Me too. Since I was a little kid.
Yeah, okay. Well, I want a working dog. I've had Labradors my whole life, and they're great. But I want a working dog. I want a dog that's going to be like, nope, you can't come in here.
You need Cane Corso.
I ran into a Cane Corso last
Oh.
week.
Awesome, very, very protective, awesome dogs, very smart.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was huge.
And very big.
Oh, my gosh. 210 pounds, maybe.
Easy, yep.
With that distinct look. That's got that look like, don't you step on this property. But I like Dobermans. They don't really shed. They don't really slobber. They're pure muscle. They're playful like a Labrador. They just seem like the perfect dog.
My wife calls Dobermans the dogs that guard the castle.
Ken!
Right?
There's Ken.
What's up, man?
Ken, we haven't seen you in a while.
I've been here. I've been at work. I can't really talk.
Okay.
So how are you guys? Sound great. Good to see you all.
Yeah, good to see you as well.
I'm gonna get you a Doberman, bro.
Don't send the puppy to my front door, Ken. Oh my gosh.
All right.
I need at
I'm gonna
least
get back to it. I just wanted to drop that. Yeah, the dog. My wife, like I said, my wife says the dogs that guard the castle. That's what she calls them.
dogs that guard the castle. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Go Knicks. Go Knicks.
Go
All right.
Knicks. All right, bye, Ken.
Bye.
So, that's about,
Yeah, 7:05.
yeah. Real quick, Denise said she lent out all her books. Did she have to order more?
Didn't Denise have some tickets?
What do you mean?
Didn't somebody have tickets to donate or something like that?
Oh, no, yeah, Denise, yeah, we found somebody actually.
Oh, okay, it's taken care
Yeah,
of. Okay.
but I
Yeah.
appreciate you, Denise, if you're on.
Yeah.
Dr. Reese, I would definitely be there if I could get there.
You're going to
I'm
be
way out
there?
on the west. I would be if I could get there.
Oh, yeah,
I would
yeah.
come out to the west coast.
Yeah. Well, hopefully one day, somebody's got to book me.
Yeah. I have 4 of them to be signed.
You hold on to those so I can get to it. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be signing a lot of books June 7th, I'm sure. Do we have Sharpies? We need to make sure we have Sharpies.
Just keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you. And you as well.
I'm gonna
That's
keep
my
doing-
That's my deal with all the members. I'll keep doing what I'm doing if you do what you're supposed to do.
I'm doing it.
Because if you members do what you're supposed to do, beautiful things are going to happen. For some of you, it might take 3 months. For some of you, it might take 3 years.
My back hasn't been this straight in 2 years.
Yeah, I remember your analysis. It's popping in my head right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Well, how you feeling, Dr. Reese?
good. I guess that's it. We never really got to the peakers and seekers. I think this is the new, this is the new format. We go to the members, we let the members do what they want to do, and then, if the members slow down, then we'll go to the peakers and the seekers.
I have a
But
question.
yes,
What is the name of your team? Sean, Ryan, you guys gotta have a team name. What is it? Make it up so I know what it's called.
the rescue squad.
Okay, that's cool. What? You want to say God bless the rescue squad. That's it.
Thank you. All right. Sean?
Dr. Reese?
All right. We're going to conclude. Thank you, everyone. Hope to see you June 7th at the secret location. And for those that are ready to start moving towards membership, go get Medical Monopoly. Inbox us, message us. And there we go.
God bless the rescue squad.